here, Pat. How's it going? I've to go for an ECG at 1:30.
Where?
Up in Clayton. Right next to the, you know where the Grove is, bro?
Yeah.
Just there. Yeah. How hot do you reckon it is out today, Mark?
17 degrees.
17.
Yeah. It's not going to be boiling, but it'll be more warmish.
Because otherwise I'll go up around. Nah, well, I've no hairs on my chest, Pat, so I don't have that to worry about. You know. So yeah, I have to go and have an ECG done out. Me mammy. Where am I from? Me mother. Where are you from? Yeah, I have to go and have an ECG. 1:30. Tell you what, it's nice weather out today, I'll be honest with you. You know how you hoax. Good morning. Yeah, it's a nice day out in Manchester. I have the sun cream on and all that. I got 4 hours sleep last night. I needed it. So basically I have to go and have an ECG done on my heart. You know. But yeah, YouTube at the minute, it's not, as long as I make a bit of content, it's like it's still the same as doing, you know what I mean? It's like, what's the police doing here? Oh, it's not. Look, the map in the streets, look. While you're watching me, I'm watching you. Hey, while you're watching me, I'm watching you, brother. Wagwan. Wagwan to my man, what? Bless, brother. I see you. I see it. Go on out with that. We don't need satellites. I've got fucking good eyes. I see it. I can smell your Jamaican food. My man's eating chicken wings, you know, while he's doing Google Map. You know, you can't get the staff anymore. And I'll tell you one thing. You know the smell of fresh grass? You know. Yeah. I like the smell of grass, you know. In the summer when it gets cold. It all depends. Like, in all fairness, I don't like snails. What else do I not like about France? Eh, Eric Cantona, great chefs. You know, listen, if this world was gonna end and I relied on heroes, we wouldn't go to France. If we wanted to bake the world's biggest cake now, we'd go there. You know, but other than that, Kylian Mbappe, I've no problem with anybody. You know, the French, I used to work with a few French lads. They were great fucking chefs, mate, and they taught me a few things. You know, crazy that. I don't give a flying fairy where you're from. As long as you're respectful to me, mate, I couldn't give a flying fuck if you come from China. You know, I have people in China watching me and all, it's nuts. You never know who you're gonna bump into at that fucking Etihad. Hey, Pac-Man. Hey, Andrew. So, my stomach's fucked. Uh, so, yeah, I keep seeing these things in front of me eyeballs, and they're like little dots, and they're like, you ever look at something under a microscope? Do you ever see that? That's what it looks like. And I researched it, and do you know what it is? Not enough oxygen to your brain. That's when that happens. Pigmentations, in like right in front of you. Fuck off. Yes. Oh. Fish. Fish. We're watching this movie called Life, and not the one with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Jake Gillingham's in it, and it's about this fucking bacteria they find in space, and then they grow it. Why would you mess with something like that? But it's a nice day out today. Look, like the place I'm going to isn't too far away. I was gonna ring up and cancel it, but I've cancelled it about 4 times. You know, there's no getting out of it. No, fucking hell. I'll be honest with you, bro. I'd burn the whole ship with everyone on it. Because you can't bring that back to the earth. You know what I mean? Like I said, can you imagine something like that getting out into the air and growing like a fucking dragon, bro? It'd be like fucking dragon.
Come from Mars. What are you doing, dude? You're not going to eat the batter, bro?
No, I don't eat the batter.
Why? You eat the batter on a chicken, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's just my stomach at the minute. I don't know fucking. Good morning, Lisa. Pat was just telling everybody how hairy his chest was. I was saying I have to go for an ECG now. I don't have that problem. I haven't got you have a fucking hairy chest, haven't you? You're a gorilla.
I tried it up.
What?
I tried it up. I got my body hair, bro. What else is there? What to make it funny?
I know this is stupid and all, but you'd be able to get a hair transplant through the hairs in your chest. And you graft them. I'm fucking telling you, mate.
I don't want a hair transplant, dude.
What?
I don't want a hair transplant. I like the way I look, bro.
Behave yourself. Yeah, I fucking hope you don't, or you fucking kill him. Bro, you have some fucked up shit. Like, I'd be honest with you, I'd blow the ship to Kingdom Come with all of us in it. Because that motherfucker isn't escaping.
Look how big it's got, bro.
Wow, it's like a giant butterfly.
Now he's going to eat him.
Yeah, wow. That's like a black widow spider. You know, they're female, they're very conniving, and they mate with males, and then they fucking eat them. Just like that cunt there. Bro, like, you know what I mean? I'm going for a fucking ECG, bro. My heart's going to be all over the place. I don't know what... Oh, no way, man.
Now, look at him, he's got a face doing that.
Yeah, but can the cunt bro, if you can get into my man's finger, it's like, he'd be able to get past that fucking glass, mate. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I want to go to space, you know, anymore. How much do you reckon we know about space? Right, hang on. I have a couple of intelligent people in here. Right, go on, Pat. What did I just say there, bro?
How much do we know about space?
Give me a number, Pat. You're smart. Give me a percentage of what we know about. We know more about the sea than we do about space, or is it the other way around? We know more about space than we know about the sea.
Because it's easy space, that's what it is. It's space, it's wide open, the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, Jude, will you do me a little favour, please, bro? Will you just give me that fucking letter out there? Please. Will that come in?
Yeah, it's not for me. Right, don't fucking say anything on the office face, because don't people know my shit. But, Pat, hit me, give me a number, go on. Hey, Andy. Andy, what? Last night I managed to get 4 hours sleep, and I'm telling you now, like where they say I don't wake up, because I'll tell you a story, right? Now, this is crazy, right? And I swear that on my baby's life, right? Many fucking years ago when I was really sick, I tried to put a rope around my neck and I hurt myself, right? And it's crazy. It's like sometimes it's like I feel like I'm bleeding, fighting for breath, but that's probably the COPD too. Mark, would you say I've cut down on smoking since I've come here?
Yeah.
And cause the rule in this house, like me ma, a cigarette would be alright, but me ma wouldn't let me smoke weed in this house. I wouldn't smoke it in the house. You understand? If my mother was here, even when she's gone, you know, they were the rules. Right, don't let me forget my appointment. I have Andy, yeah. I have to go up now in a minute. I have to have a fucking one of them ECGs, a full MOT, you know. I've been avoiding this like the plague, but now I have to face it, you know. You don't want doctors saying to you, listen, your lungs are fucked, you stop smoking. Have you come in here to upset me, doctor? You know, listen, see the way I am? My brother will tell you, yeah? If I'm sat in front of any of the doctors, I'm like the way I am. And you have to have respect for people like that. You know, doctors and physicians, people that only are not worried about you, but you need to have certain things done. Or you have to have certain things done because of my life choices. Go on, you are a hero in fucking Sub-Zero. That's the movie I was trying to think that he was in, Sub-Zero. But he was better. Oh shit. No, watch right before he gets down and it's gonna grab him, you fucking cunt. Do you know something? It's fucked that. I haven't got a choice, bro. Come on. That fish is nice, bro. It's just the batter that I don't eat.
Oh no.
Oh, that happened.
Yeah.
Open the fucking door, let him out. See ya. No, I know, it's not. It's all there is a couple of things on your chest and a read and that's it. What? Well, there was a concert over there last night, wasn't there?
Kurt said to me last night, so he goes, bro, don't worry about the back garden, bro. If I couldn't try to do that, I told him I won't let you down and smoke it if you want me, but...
Like I said, they've gone from many of them in the ship, 6 of them in that ship, fish, and I haven't got teeth, so it's very hard to chew. So stuff like eggs, fish, chicken. Wow, the whole spaceship has gone up. Wow. There goes your 266 million fucking billion. 260 billion.
That's full of shit. Anyway, how could it cost fucking £260 billion for metal?
Yeah, but bro, it's not just any fucking metal.
No, I know, but even still, 260 billion for what?
Alright, each one of them fucking solar panels are like fucking 10 grand a go. You know, they're like a fucking microchip and they have thousands of them in it. For every fucking shield, like I said.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
260 billion, do you understand how much money that is, Joe?
No, I know, but a lot, like satellites are expensive, bro. They're made of fucking precious materials and it's like they have to last. You know, they have to be durable. They need to fucking be able to sustain life over. And that's the whole thing. Solar power is fucking great, but to keep them bastards in the sky, bro. Turning all the, do you know, never mind how much it costs to build it, to keep the fucking thing up there, bro.
Yeah,
That's
well, no,
probably
still,
why it costs 266
yeah, it's a bit of
billion.
exaggeration, that 260 billion. Could buy a small country for that.
Yeah.
Literally, you could buy a country for that.
These cunts think it's funny. Why are you laughing at you, Bandy, you bowser, you pat? It's not even funny. But like I said, the only bad thing about an ECG is it's cold, you know, and they put it on your chest, you know. It's like, you know, and they go, I'm only sticking this on your fucking chest. I'm only putting this in your chest. You know, you won't feel nothing. You better fucking...
I've had loads of them, dude.
Like I said, the worst thing about it is the cold going on your ditty.
It's a five-minute job.
Yeah, did I ever tell you I have... Thank you, Lise. Yeah, I'm sure I will. Yeah. God give me 4 nipples, didn't he, Mark?
Yeah, he's got 4 nipples.
I have 4 nipples. Some people would look at it as a disability. I look at it as a gift. You know, it's like when I scratch here, I can feel my nipple. I have a nipple, 2 nipples here, and I have 2 little baby ones underneath there, so I have 4 nipples. You know, I feel like a cow. Yeah, I'm gonna start munching grass, bro. You know, like God took the piss with me.
Mate.
You know, he gave me 2 extra nipples, you know.
Nipple?
Well, I tell you what, it could have been worse. I could have had a vagina. Yeah, imagine that. I'm fucking glad I wasn't born with a vagina. I know that.
Oh, mate, too much information.
No, I'm being honest. I'm fucking happy I'm a man today in today's world. Like, you know, I'm glad I wasn't a woman. You know, even though... Saying that though, it's like, it doesn't matter how masculine you are, or, you know, it's like, for instance, I'll give you a prime example of masculine. Okay, somebody like, what's that movie, Chariots of Fire? What's it? Yeah. Now, picture my man, Kim Kardashian's dad, right? Or stepdad, yeah?
Oh, the fucking...
Masculine as fuck, yeah? Goes from racetrack
to drag queen.
Exactly. And it ain't coming back. You know, he's got the dick done and all. Right?
Oh, bro, man.
You know, bro, yeah, you know,
when fish, man, you're talking about
yeah.
man's getting his dick taken off.
What's that movie? Silence of the Lambs, where he does that, look. Fuck me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing. I've watched some strange movies since I've come back here. I tell you that, man. Fucking hell.
Quote of the day. Got a quote of the day for you.
Go on.
When a narcissist can no longer control you, they go all out to control what others think of you.
Okay.
And that's a very scary thought for me in the situation that I'm in. But I'll tell you one thing, I've come up with a strategic backup plan.
Contingency plan.
Mate, I'm 10 steps ahead.
Bro, you always have to have a contingency plan. And if that fails...
I've got a plan. Never mind fucking plan A, plan B. I've got a plan fucking D, mate. I've got plan D.
Well, I tell you what, one of my plans is not to do a bungee jump or to ever want to go into a spacecraft and save the Earth like Bruce Willis did. You know, I've seen him do it. Roger Bannister, the first man to run a 4-minute mile, yeah. Like, run a mile in 4 minutes. Roger Bannister, yeah. What a soundtrack to a movie though, isn't it, bro?
Yeah.
Chariots of Fire. Like, it's a fucking belter. So, in order for me to get to the doctor quicker, I'm going on the other scooter. You know, put a bit of face cream on and what have you, and going out in the sun. So, by this evening, you know, when this is gone on Friday, wait till you see how brown I'll go. I go brown in the sun. You know, I always have, even when I was younger. You know, my mates used to burn and I used to go brown. Brown girl in the rain, tra-la-la-la-la. She is shook to bits. Like, bro, you have a choice, yeah? If you go back to Earth with this motherfucking thing, as soon as it gets out, it's gonna grow and grow and grow and grow. Next of all, the whole Earth has an alien. You have real aliens. Alex is convinced that there's aliens already here.
God, she's a bit, mate. She kind of reminds me of fucking Jonathan. Katie Grace.
I'd be fucking terrified, mate. Cause after seeing what that fucking, like I said, he grew the first fucking live bacteria, you know, like fucking up in space. You know, like not of this world, and you fucking bring it back to Earth, mate. You know, I'd blow I'd blow it. The whole shit, man. You couldn't go back to Earth with that. You know, you'd have to be a hero, wouldn't you? He's got some balls, Jake Gillingham. Have you seen any decent documentaries? I know you like your war shit. But it is a lovely day out, in all fairness, and you know something, right? So, I have this belief, right? And it's a proven science. Look, 2 magpies. You fucking beauty. Thank you, mate. Thanks for that. Go on in your bush. So, when it's sunny out, the trees are happy, so they release neurotoxins into the air. You know, that make people happy, and, you know, like I said, years ago I used to have a channel and I killed a bee, and I didn't realise how important they are. You know, as a kid in Dublin growing up, me and my mates, we used to get a jam jar and go around collecting fucking bees on them yellow things there. Look, I'd get me jar and me lid, and I'd put me jar over that, and then I'd get me lid and I'd capture it, and I'd have about 20 bees, yeah. I used to just watch them fucking flying up and down their wing speed. They used to fascinate me. You know, but like I said, it's like all them trees release a chemical. Oh. Hey, the fucking fight's on Saturday. Eubank and fucking Nigel Benn. I think I'm watching it with the boys. I've been waiting for this fight forever. Oh. Yeah. No. I might be staying up in the house on Saturday, but I know the fight's on and all, but I might be staying up there Saturday. Oh. So, bro, you're going with definitely round 5.
Yeah.
A knockout.
Knockout.
As you know, Chris Eubank Jr. is fighting this weekend against Conor Benn. Who have you got, Pat? Who do you think's going to win that fight? And have you got a round? I'm going with round 7, mate. It's like, yeah, kick the can. Pat, I remember when I was a kid, yeah, when I was a teenager, and we used to all sit on my wall, you know, my ma's wall, because when the police used to come up, They used to try move us all the time. So it got to the stage where my ma was witnessing this, and she told the police a few times, "Hey, I'll leave them alone. They're not doing anything. You know, they're fucking bored. There's nothing for them to do." Well, you have to find shit to do. And we did. I don't think it's going to go past, hey, you're on. I don't think it's going to go past round 7. Mark is picking round 5, Conor Ben. I'll be honest with you, you know something, do you know what's sad? In his corner, where is his dad? Hey, do you hear what his father said? He's trashing the sport. His own son forgets. His father is the standard setter. His father set that standard. There'd be no Chris Eubank Jr., only for senior. And I think he's a disrespectful little cunt. Private education. Everything given to him. Given to him. Including his name. Do you understand? That's all there is. It's about your name, and I tell you what, I'd sooner die than lose to him. Because it's legacy. You know, this has never happened in the history of British boxing, where 2 icons ended up having 2 sons who one day would dislike each other so much that they'd fight each other. Now, how is this fair? Chris Eubank walks around 180. Conor Ben is a 147 fighter. He said it. After this fight, he's going to come back down to 147. And the winner of this fight will probably fight Canelo. Hey, Mark, what do you reckon?
What?
The winner of Eubank and Ben, I reckon will fight Canelo.
No, but Canelo, as an over.
Or not Canelo, what's the other geezer called? You were saying if he wins this fight, he's gonna fight fucking. Oh man, it's coming out of my head. Now, like I said, nothing's guaranteed unless it's in writing, bro. But that Turkey Al Sheikh, he's got Al Heyman, Bob Arum, Frank Warren, and Eddie Hearn. And you can add Oscar De La Hoya to that as well. So there's the biggest 5 promoters in the world. And Dana White. They're cornering the market, bro. They have the money. They've got oil money. And like I said, bro, right, let's say, right, someone turned around to you and said, tell you what, you put on a piece of paper how much you think you should get for this. And bro, he's just telling them here, there's a checkbook, fill it in. Much do you want? Much is it, hey, much do you think it took Eddie Hearn to hug Frank Warren? Eddie's father's nemesis. It's like that Turkey Al Sheikh, bro. He's brought them all together. He's uniting boxing. Canelo, yeah, this is what I'm saying. It'd be, yeah, but okay, so Junior's been beaten once, right? Conor's never been beat. So let's say if Eubank beats him, there's a rematch clause, isn't there? But if you're a 147 fighter and you walk around, say about 160 maybe, it's like, and then you have another guy who walks around about, say, 180 and he's to get down to 160. You know, now I'd say Conor will make that way easier than Junior. Do you understand? And it's like, you know, your pride. His father said he's trashing the sport. You know, everybody's got a price. I tell you one thing, you couldn't pay me enough money to go against my dad. No fucking way, mate. There's not enough money you can pay me to go against my mother. See, once you have principle, you know, fuck the money. You know, like these guys genuinely want to hurt each other. And it's like, I truly believe Chris Eubank is going to be affected by not having his father in his corner. Hey, Scott. I'm just having a one skin and then I have to go and have an ECG, my friend. Like I said, I don't know where I'm watching the fight this weekend. I'm supposed to be watching it here with my brothers, but I don't know what's going to happen yet. I'll see. Hey, I've waited a lifetime for this fight. Scott, I know you like your boxing, brother. Who are you going with and what round? Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to do a few prediction videos. And guys, I need your help. I need you to do me a big favour. I need you to make me a 15-second video with your prediction and I'll upload it as a short. You don't have to show your face, just your voice. Ron, would you be up for that? You can post it on my community page. Okay. In one of the videos, like I said, it's like, look, I'd like people to get involved, and I love boxing and I never thought I'd see this fight. You know, I believe it had to happen. It's just like AJ and Tyson Fury. That fight has to happen, and it will happen. I believe Tyson Fury will fight AJ next. And I said it before he got beat by Usyk. Twice I said it, and I got it right. Hey, I said Daniel Dubois will knock AJ out in the first round. What happened? I see it and I say it. And between me and my brothers and a few of the lads, we know our boxing. We know I know when it comes to UFC here, I like UFC more than I like boxing, but boxing is like a gentleman's sport, and his dad, you know, he's very eccentric, very unique, his dad. You know, he's very, he tried to come off as an English gentleman, you know, well-spoken, private education. It's like, and he said that his son is trash. The promoters are trash, and they've got a duty of care to the fighters. And I'll be honest with you, Chris Eubank is too big for Conor. I believe Conor. Like, I don't want to upset Mark, but I'll be honest with you, I want Conor Ben to win, but I think Eubank will win the first one. Now, even though I want Conor Ben to win, I'm just giving you my opinion. Yeah. What? But I want going to have an ECG in a few minutes. Oh, like fuck, you're mad. I'm going in 15 minutes, but I'm here and then going to the 15. I'll get it on the way back if you want. I'll get it on the way back. All right, no problem. Hey. What? But what time is it? Because I'm going to have to go soon. It's like I said, my thing is at 1:30. Yeah, I have to go very soon. Now listen, I've always been a big fan of fighting. You know, boxing's a gentleman's sport. You know, and when you fight with somebody or you spar with them, you shake their hand, even if they make you have a bloody nose. You understand? It's the only way to learn how to defend yourself if someone to attack you. And you learn quick. It's like being thrown into a shark tank. When you're a kid and you grow up in Cherry Orchard, you learn to be tough. Al, it's like the appointment's at 1:30, so if you want on the way back, I can go for you. But like I said, yeah, go for you. Like I said, fucking up, they're probably in there. But like I said, it's do you know where it is? Up where the Grove is. You know where the tram stop is? Just when you go past Bank Street. It's just near where the post office is. Up, you know, up in Clayton.
Oh, Lee Street.
No. Hey, Pablo. No, it's fucking up in Clayton, where the post office is in Clayton. Just when you go past the tram stop, it's right there. There's a church and a graveyard there. So
Before Aldi.
yeah. So it's you go up all the way. You fly up past Asda, up past where the bank was, and where Bank Street is. You don't turn. You just keep going straight, and there's a church. You know where that church is?
It's a graveyard on the left side.
Yeah, hang your bollocks on it. Still, bro. I fucking knew you'd fall for that one. Hang your bollocks on it. Nah, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I get nervous about these things, you know. I'm fucking 51 this year, you know, so we have to go and get an ECG. And you know what, Pablo? I put it off 3 times. I can't get around it. Like, you know, you can put it off 3 times and then they'll say, you're taking the piss, Jude, you need this, you know. 1:30, so I'm going up on the scooter. I'll get a cup of tea and 2 chocolate biscuits, you know, and then they'll do me blood sugars, take some bloods, do an ECG, you know. Nah, Pablo, it's been needed. I've been avoiding it, you know, and it's like I don't believe in coincidence. All this is for a reason. And it's like, you only get one life, right? So you have to, once you hit 50, it's all uphill now. We're fucked. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bro, you're a pervert. You know, do you know what? You get your dirty eye from me, dad. Even the way you smile, bro. I can see it in your eyes. It's Scott. It is 12:53 p.m. here, brother. And it's very hot, but I don't think it's just as hot where you. I think it's hotter where he is. It's 5 to 1.
5 to fucking 1, mate.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have this one skin, and then I'm gonna go on my travels.
Oh, when you go back from your travels, you can fucking sort that floor out because I'm sick and tired of sweeping it. Oh, interview with a vampire.
Interview with a vampire.
Oh no, man, it's not here till next fucking week, you fuck you.
Well, there's a few good things coming out about the war.
I wish you could watch that fucking Rise of Evil with you, bro.
About the final solution.
It was fucking brilliant, bro.
About speeding up the process to exterminate Jews.
I watched it 3 times. He's just a sick, sadistic bastard. That's what he was. He was the devil himself until he was.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, the devil with a devil with a fucking doctor, bro. It's like, you know, it's like the geezer was a fucking speed freak. You know, but I didn't know he liked his niece. The fucking weirdo. That's well weird.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah. I'm cutting down slowly. You know. Triggers make me smoke a shitload. You know, but
Dude,
yeah.
just on your way back then.
Alright then. The same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Swiper, isn't it?
Yeah. 4 and 2, no problem. You're gonna have to throw your bag down too. Watch that tea there, go throw it. Yeah, so I'm going up to have an ECG. It's like, you know, I've been fucking doing reckless shit that's affected me health big time. You know, so I'm working on it. It's like it's very hard to stop smoking when you're stressed. Oh fuck yeah, I better go. No, it'll only take me 10 minutes to get up on the bleeding scooter. I'm not staying there for 20 minutes, you know. But no, I think it's just familiar. It's just fucking. I have to get a few bloods, least. Me ECG. They'll test me blood sugars. You know, I keep on seeing dots and glitches. You know, and I've been researching it, and they say it's your brain, right? So now I keep on seeing. Remember when I kept telling you I keep seeing these fucking, and I've been seeing them for years. Do you know what? It looks like you're looking at something under a microscope. You know, fucking, it's crazy. It's like little black dots I keep seeing flashing in front of me. You understand? And it's to do with your brain not getting enough oxygen. So I've had a reality check recently, and I don't believe in. Listen, the Pope won't die in vain. Put it that way. You know, I believe in science, and they're there to read. And me transmitters haven't been working recently. They've not been working for a long time, and it's like as soon as I normally get up, I have a cigarette, I have a joint. Whereas now I've changed that. You know, I don't wake up in the morning and the first thing I think about now is a joint. I'm fucking going shopping, am I, for him? I'm going there and straight back. I have to do a mission on the way back. So I have to get me heartbeat under control. I'll FaceTime you when I get back. Like I said, it's like I get nervous, even though, like, you know, it's like I've a lot of shit on my mind, you know. So going up here, it's like I said, I have to be very careful. And like I said, you know, when you have shit in your mind, you can have crashes and shit.
Yeah, so that's why you concentrate on what you're doing, rather than
Yeah, I know, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Do.
So, I've got to
2000.
2000.
Oh, come out, you bollocks, you. I need to get me trainers on.
What time have you got to be there for?
1:30.
What time is it now?
I don't know, bro. It's about 1 o'clock. I want to get there at about 10 minutes early. You know, I'll have a cup of tea and biscuits and shit like that.
Biscuits. You won't get no cup of tea.
I fucking will guarantee it. I'll get tea. I mightn't get the biscuits. I'll definitely get the tea.
I think it's like tea.
What do you mean the likes of me? What's that meant to me? You're as common as I am. Listen. Oh, biscuits. Like I said, I went out there before, man, just went...
Is it warm, bro?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah, it's warm enough, yeah.
Oh, I don't know what to do, bro.
Like I said, man,
Oh,
the old nerves are
Kenobi,
starting to kick in now.
Have you seen Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah, Star Wars shit.
No, I mean, I'm not joking, I'm serious.
No.
With Ewan McGregor.
Well, anyway, I don't want to talk about it in here. You know.
When agents of the outcome.
I'll FaceTime you when I get back. Like I said, I'm a bit anxious about this, you understand, like it's me health. Oh, fuck me sideways. So, basically, yeah, I have to go and have a chat. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. I'll see you later on. I have an appointment to go to. I'll FaceTime you when I get back, Lise, yeah? Like I said, you know what, I fucking hate getting needles. That's what makes me anxious, you know, the needle part. I fucking hate them. You know.
The needle, bro.
No, I am. He told me yesterday I have to have a few blood tests.
Ah, right, okay.
So I was like, hang on a minute. Look, I understand the ECG is fucking, you have to have it done, but like, so he just wants to take a few bloods as well. Okay. Right, Lise, and the world I'm going. Yeah. Love you. What a way. And I am not a gay. I'll FaceTime you when I get back. Like I said, I'm a bit anxious. You know, it's like, you know what I'm like with doctors. I don't go, do I? Do I? But I'm fucking going now. And I'll tell you the reason I'm going now is because I'm worried about myself and I have to do something about it. You know. You've seen me a few times. I don't like going to hospital. You know, and getting, you know, because I'm 51 and I'm afraid that they're going to say, oh, we found an irregularity or we found, you know what I mean? And it's like if they don't tell you anything's wrong, well, then you don't have to worry. So rather than worry, don't go to doctors. But it's necessary. I have to, you know, I have kids, grandson, family. You know, and I've started the process already. Don't get me wrong, like for me to stop smoking at 10 o'clock every night, you know, that's me taking fucking steps, you know. Am I nervous? You bet your bollocks I am. You know why? Because it's like we all want to live, you know, and I've got COPD already. Anyway, I'm going to have an ECG and I'll see you later. I'll give you a FaceTime when I get back, Lise, right? Pablo, Alias, thanks for coming in, guys, yeah? And I'll talk to you later. Boom.